Yeah, what is up, dudes? Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been a while actually since I dueled on stream.
I don't see your stream online on Twitch.
Oh, it just popped online for me. Let me check.
Let me refresh.
There we go. Everything is working.
Yeah, it is. It is working now. I shall turn off the sound so it doesn't echo. Where's the sound? Oh wait, I haven't. There we go. And then, sound's already off. Great. Anyway. So yeah. Grab the wheel of handicap.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just set up my stream software to actually capture that tab. Because that does require me to do some shenanigans, I think? No, actually, no, it doesn't. Let me just make sure Discord's on my second monitor. Yeah. Boom! Here's the Wheel of Names, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Handicaps. Now, these can be very minute, like playing in Italian or French. But of course, I don't speak these languages. Italian a little bit. I speak a little bit of Italian, but nowhere near enough to understand what my... Oh, Jesus Christ, you're scaring me, Firespark. So we have some weird things, like some simple things, like normal monster focused, token focused, gambling time, or we have some weird things. I have to ask a magic 8-ball every time I want to make a move.
Or you have to make a deck with waifus only.
Waifus only is not the only non-handicap here.
Yeah,
I would say.
But it is weird.
It would be weird if waifu decks weren't dominating the meta like every format.
That is fair.
I can also be forced to win by an instant win condition like Exodia or Destiny board. Or I can be stuck with only level 1 monsters or rank 1. Yeah. Or, win by deck out. That's probably one of the hardest ones. I have to monologue my entire plan. Just imagine sitting there playing a game and your opponent just goes, yes, and if he attacks, he'll trigger my mirror force.
and then I stupidly still attack because that is me.
Yeah, then you'll forget my monologue.
To be fair, that is within the realm of possibilities.
And of course, the ultimate Yugi Boomer thing, playing only on my own turn. I cannot make any moves on Firespark's turn. So traps will be like basically dead. Speaking of, no spell cards. Or Super Heavy Samurai. I immediately banned out Super Heavy Samurai just because that'd be too easy. Because at that point, I know spell cards, yeah, sure, Super Heavy.
Or you have to be normal monster focused.
Yeah, normal monster focused. But anyway, yeah, so normal monster focused, playing Italian. Firespark picks the archetype, build a deck around a random card selector. So I have to get a random card selector from somewhere. Select a random card.
For every single card.
No, I have to build a deck around a randomly selected card.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah. But if I get like a slot machine, I'm going to be very pissed.
Winged Karibo.
Oh god. A random anime character based deck. This one can be either good or bad. Depends on which anime character I get. No spell cards, instant win, only on my own turn, gambling, mostly gambling, token focused, French, magic 8-ball, trying to use my horoscope to determine which deck to use.
That would be so funny.
I have to look up a horoscope and figure out what how the fuck that translates to a deck.
Today.
Yeah, it will be for today or yesterday if today really doesn't help.
Yeah.
Let's see, a level rank 1 monsters only. Everything is limited, so every card can only be in my deck once. That is going to be rough with how Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays. Waifus only, win by deck out, effect damage only, or having to monologue my entire plan every duel. This can only end poorly, so let's spin the wheel!
Yay! And it is
Firespark? Yes, you get it's your.
I get to pick the archetype. Then I will look up Google search Yu-Gi-Oh! Worst archetypes.
Fucking hell, man! You're gonna make this really difficult.
Of course I am. I need to make it easier for myself.
Okay, so shall I do a small bet that if I want to do like 3 duels is my goal for today.
Yeah. So
If
let's
I
do out of
can,
3.
if I lose 2 of them, now you know what? How about if I lose all of them, I do a penalty.
What is the penalty?
I don't want to make it too terrible. Just to be clear, because there is a chance, a good chance even, that I'll lose all the duels.
Yeah. Okay, but what kind of things would I need to do? I need to think about, like, in what realm?
A certain game playthrough, for instance. You can pick any game. You can tell me to platinum something on PlayStation. You can like just something that is like can be mildly annoying for me. Not something grand.
Learn French.
No, that would be a grand journey for me. A grand journey full of arrogance. Or you can also just make it something like design a deck for me. That's also fine. Like, you can think of this during the whole stream, and then forget about it when I win once. Yeah, I mean, so yeah. If I lose all 3 duels, I'll let you pick a minor penalty.
Yeah. Which we will get to later then, I guess.
Yeah, well, you can get to that at any point. You can say, like, how about we do this? And...
Yeah.
Because it is
Like,
something
if I
that
think
I'm
of
gonna have to
something-
approve.
Yeah.
It can be somewhat punishing, but do not make it... And I'm not gonna take a very harsh punishment on this one.
I see here a Reddit post about the worst archetypes, and one of the best of all time voted is Roids. Apparently,
I have to play Roids?
well, Roids apparently with their support have too much restrictions and end up doing nothing.
Roids
So-
is, from what I know, is a very unfocused archetype. It lacks direction.
I mean, either way, that would be positive for me, would it not?
It'd be very positive for you, because I have not a solid game plan, basically.
Yeah.
So, Roids?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll
make,
be...
make a Roid deck.
I'll be fair and not build speed roids, because they're technically part of roids.
Yeah.
Technically. But that is very distinctly a different playstyle.
Yeah.
So I'll build the original roids.
Literally Roids.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
I do not know.
Yeah, no, there's some roid cards that I've never seen before. Hold on. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. Of course, I can put in a speed roid if I think it would help the roid strategy. Just not gonna make it focused on the speed roids. It is going to be focused on the fusion archetype roid. Oh man, they've released new support. Damn. Oh yeah, Shuttleroid was never printed in English. I forgot about that. There are some like random cards which like never make it over. Well, to be fair, this one was apparently due to a copyright issue with space shuttles. To be fair, not as weird as Elemental Hero Air Neos, which is being scrubbed from history, basically, by Konami. No, that's fucking useless. Alright, anyway, let me see what the fuck I'm doing here. This is just funny. I gotta include it. I also need to check what fusion materials I'm going to need. Ah, yes, a fusion monster that does absolutely nothing. Thanks, GX. You really brought us one of the best archetypes of all time. Worst part is, this was like Cyrus's like season 1 ace card, pretty much. This is what he would always bring out, was Steam Gyroid. It's absolute garbage. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I can already tell. I'm gonna have to rely on the Super Vehicroid and Barbaroid. Because the other fusions are garbage, because this one is technically a roid. But no one would view it as such. Because it's an elemental hero. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has funky rulings sometimes. Because this would be hit by any roid support. Anyway, so yeah. There's immediately like abandonment for UFO Roid Fighter, Steam Gyroid, Ambulance Rescue Roid, and Parapsychroid. They're not worth running. I don't want to go too deep on things here, so I'm not gonna... Let's see, a Roid Fusion Monster and a Roid Monster, that's... well, I guess I can include like Steam Gyroid for that. Or Parapsychroid. Oh, this is a tough one. You know, just for the funny. That only works on Speedroids. Speedroid. Some of the best spell cards I could run are Speedroids.
You said you wouldn't run those.
I said at least I'm not going to make it the focus of the deck, but
Yeah, okay.
I can run a Speedroid if I think it would help. But I can't just go like, oh, I'm going to run all the Speedroid Synchro monsters and a whole Speedroid deck, because that'd be more than twice as good. Let me tell you that. God damn it, all the Speedroid cards completely specify Speedroid. So I can't really go running those. Wonder Garages for Roids, yeah. Speedroid, Roid, I think. Surprisingly, this is one of the best cards they have. It's not great. Now, I do know like a weird tech with Roids, and I'm definitely gonna use that for the simple reason that I need something here. I'm gonna run this Speedroid just to help me out a little. What does this show? This was clearly made after Speedroids became a thing. Non-wind Roid monster. Wonder why they would exclude wind. Can't summon Gyroid off of this. Bullshit. Sadly, that is a good choice. Let's see, I really need to make sure I have Truckroid, Expressroid, Drillroid, Stealthroid, Submarine Roid, and Steamroid. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're running Steam Gyroid after all, because I'm running all its materials. Expressroid, Submarine Roid, Carrier Roid. Shuttleroid was not great either. Truckroid. Okay, Truckroid can, I think, be funny. That one is fusion material only.
That's Greek though.
Do I need jet? No, I don't need jet. I need Trill though and Express still. Oh, and Steam. This piece of garbage. That's... Oh, this is a searcher. That is actually good. Okay, I'm gonna have to slim the deck down though, in order to make room for even the tech that I was planning. But no, this is 3 off. This is 2 off simply because I want to make fusions with it. No mixer after all. This one I want to keep it free. This one is situational at best. This one is garbage. I'm not running that. I'm going to reduce that to 1 copy because that's enough of that. Why only of my battling monster? Why not the opponent's monster, like most of cards of this type would do? Anyway, the interesting tech here is this card. And it only works with this, but if it does, I can actually do a thing. Is this good? Absolutely not. Is it the best choice I have? Hell yeah. Alright, there are a ton of cards now that mention Fusion Summon. Let me filter on spell cards. Damsels. Honestly, that could be good for this guy. Let's include a copy. It'd be funny if I could pull it off. Basically. Now let's get the GX Nostalgia polymerization with Japanese art. Oh, snap. Burstentrix has a tit out. Honestly, you're never gonna pull that off successfully. Like, there's so many things about this that is just, like, just terrible. As most of it, all the effects are laughable at best. Oh, right, I need to remove the filter if I want to search for that. The funny thing is, at one point I actually wanted to make a Roid deck. But then I realized it wasn't worth the time or money. And, to update you on that, it still isn't. This feels like a very hodgepodge of cards that really have no business being in the same deck, or barely have any business being in the same deck. But it is what I'm going to try and work with. Barspark, I am ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready. What, you thought I would take longer?
No, just confirmed. So,
I should probably turn on Pretzel. I still have that. I am hosting. The only special setting I'm using is TCG Segok, which is the way we respond to things in the West with card effects. No, it's called Pretzel, I believe. I believe that was for music.
Enter password.
Cactus.
Okay. So, I made a Christianity deck and an astronomy deck. Which one do you want to play against?
Let's do Christianity. How would... Have you just put in all the solemn cards?
Not all of them. But what I basically did is put in a lot of the cards that mention stuff that has to do with Christianity. And also it is very Lightsworn focused because, as it turns out, the Lightsworns are angel themed and basically all angels. So I put in a lot of Lightsworns because those are the angels. And I also put in the Creator and the Creator Incarnate because that is literally God and Jesus.
Yeah, that's totally what they meant with the Creator. Such a classic card. Okay, so I was thinking my chances were pretty low, but I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah, as I said, this is concept, work in progress.
This sounds like a terrible concept. You know, most people are going with like a winning strategy for their concept. You're just like, but God. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I actually gotta look what my fusion monsters do. Give me a moment.
I did it mostly because of the funny, you know? And to see if I could make anything work.
Yeah.
So, you know. Because what I also did is read the cards. What?
Blasphemy!
And see which other cards they mention and add those too. You know?
Okay. I was expecting you to have looked up the list of all cards that were censored because of religious reasons. Oh my god, 60
no.
cards? Why are you running 60 cards?
Because there are a lot of angel and god and Christianity themed or religion themed cards. And cards that are related to those.
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, I do not think you can win this one.
Oh no, probably not.
Look, like, I am giving you a chance. You don't have to take a handicap, you know that, right? Like, by picking...
switch decks?
No, I mean, you already picked this, but maybe for the next round, pick something that can win. What is your astronomy deck? What is that like? Did you, like, pick Constellars? Or Tellarknights?
No, I looked up... Because during my looking for cards for this deck, I found some cards that are related to... that are named after the planets of our solar system.
Oh my god.
So I figured, let's...
You found the planet series.
So, yeah, so I figured, let's add those and the cards they mention and add some other stuff that are related to
You know, most people would be
astronomy and
like,
astronomy things.
"Hey, I like astronomy. Let me do
I
constellars."
forgot friggin' dark hole in the astronomy deck. I should have used dark hole because it is literally a black hole. Fuck.
Like most people would think,
Oh,
like, "Hey, I'm gonna build constellars or tellarknights," as they actually reference like star signs and all that. You know, stars in the sky.
Yeah, but that's astrology, not astronomy.
Astronomy also does look at them. They just don't believe it determines your fate.
I know.
Like, there is some overlap between astronomy and astrology.
I know.
Well, clearly you didn't, because you thought that the constellations were only astrology.
You do know that I was just joking.
No, you seemed very serious, honestly.
To make it seem as if I actually was above that rather than just stupid.
Yeah, but now I've made you call yourself out, so...
That is fair.
Oh man, I am waiting for this first monster here.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my god, the Sanctuary in the Sky! Oh wait, are you playing the Agents or the Planet series? Now I'm wondering.
I have included the agents.
Okay, that's at least not the Planet series.
Now, the planet series is in astronomy.
Oh right, this is God, right. Sorry, I got the decks confused for a second there. What's that? Okay.
Okay, back.
Oh damn! It is Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. Ah, yes. Destroy your own deck. Yes. Damn it! I'm not playing deck out right now. Oh, that'd be fucking funny though if I was playing deck out right now.
Well, it has to be on the field for that, of course.
What needs to be on the field?
Shut up.
Are you figuring stuff out about your own deck right now?
Shut up.
I'll take that as a yes.
No, it's more so about reading my cards. Like, in the moment.
The sacred waters in the sky. Go submarine ride! I am firing torpedoes at you. Fuck you. You thought, hey, that's an 800 attack monster in attack mode, isn't it? Well, no, it's in defense mode, actually. If you let me.
You know what?
What?
Fuck you, no.
What? Okay! Firesparks, he's the most mid thing ever. Gotta destroy it! Don't keep that for later, you know, when I'm playing something that doesn't just swap itself to defense mode. Like, what if I have something that has like 1,000 attack? No. But
probably don't.
Hmm?
I was guessing you probably don't.
Have anything over 1,000 attack? Oh.
Well, and in the short term, anything that could pose a threat.
Oh. Meanie.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it do this? This is okay. Dang it! I'm trying to beat my last fusion monster. Hold on. Okay, so it's gonna be this one then. Got it. Oh my god, I can use 3 of them things for that.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Why?
Nothing.
You're not activating Raikou?
Shut up.
What? I'm actually confused. Like, it's normal summon.
I apparently don't have a Lightsworn in my grave.
Oh yeah, you don't. You don't have any. You don't only have Zeradios,
Something like that, yeah.
which isn't the Lightsworn. So, well, Firespark. It's a powerful monster you got right there. Would you mind holding back a little? Jeez. I didn't activate Raiden first either to try and mill out a Lightsword real quick. No. Just summon Raikou first. Don't improve the odds. Don't never tell me the odds. I'm not gonna do anything with that anyway.
What is going on? Why can't I summon this? Oh, of course.
You normal summoned already. I am actually going to win. What the fuck? Yes, you heard me. I will win! No, I'm actually confident about my win at this point. Just because your deck is that awful. That even a hastily thrown together worst archetype is going to beat you.
Yeah, but to be fair, this is also a hastily thrown together deck, dus aanhalingstekens, of stuff that loosely has to do with Christianity.
Yeah, that needs some hefty quotation marks. The word deck right there.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think they were hefty enough. I need some bigger ones. Like, I wasn't expecting this to be the hardest thing I've ever done. But I was expecting more. Like activating Raiden's effect to try and raise its attack, for instance. Or did you do that? No, you didn't do that.
No.
Oh. 200 damage. Oh! I am dying! How could you? Oh damn! Oh damn! There goes there go quite a few cards already. Most Lightsworn decks would have like something powerful on the field already. Okay. Wait, I can only make these two? Why can't I? Oh, it needs to be a vehicroid. Oh, too bad these are both terrible. And I mean that very literally. They are awful. Like, this one doesn't do anything wrong, at least. Which is to say that it doesn't just have its own attack if it's attacking. I wish I was kidding. If this card attacks, its original attack is halved for whatever reason. Somebody, somewhere was doing a lot of crack. There's my jumbo drill, bitch. And a truck. I can't attack this turn. That sounds just about right. You can attack during the turn you this card's activated. Yeah, that's just about right. Wait, which effect does it want me to do? It's saying there's a mandatory effect, but I don't... resolve effect, there we go. Yeah, this one's only slightly worse than I expected. That's the worst part. Yeah, this is Barbaroid, not a Vehicroid. Therefore, it doesn't work. This would have been by far the best move I could make, if I could make it. Now, I could make that move, it'd be the greatest move. I love how this is technically slightly worse than one of its fusion materials, as it does piercing damage, but one of its fusion materials just straight up destroys the defense position monster. You know, making sure that whatever it is, however much defense it has, it is gone. Or this one's just like, you better do damage. With a 3k body, but, you know, details. You summoned a maiden?
I believe that's actually Minerva's actually more of Greek mythology or something.
Yes, that's Greek. I am pretty sure. Greek or Roman, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, like an owl of wisdom or something. No, Minerva's symbol was an owl, but she's like a goddess of wisdom.
It's then it's Roman, because Greek is the Greek version of that is Athena.
Yeah, so it's just Roman Athena. Got it.
Yes.
I mean, that is basically how the Roman and Greek gods relate.
Yeah. Like the Romans had their similar gods already, but with their names. But then they encountered the Greeks and were like, "Nice gods you got there." So, but you know, your gods, but we are communists, so
Our
our
gods.
gods.
Oh
Yes.
god. Anyway,
Oh, and I can't activate her effect. Okay, great.
you don't have enough light swords in your graveyard. This is the worst light sword deck I've ever seen, and I've seen my own light sword deck.
Oof.
But can I do it better if I have to play the game in French? And like, again, this is a case of like, Raiden has an effect to send more cards to your graveyard to increase the chances of using your monster's effect. You're just like, nah. That'd be stupid. Why would I want to have, I don't know, my effects? Lightsworn Aegis, so I'll let that slide. Oh, you got rid of a solemn judgment. Good for me. To be fair, I wasn't particularly afraid. Wow, won't even attack truck.
Oh.
One of the few times you could beat over something with a monster as weak as Raiden, and he's like, nah. It's a truck. Oh fuck, that's right, called Lightsworn Hunter. That could be bad. That could be, because it has attack points, I guess. Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna just do that every turn. Interesting. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, it does that every fucking turn. There's a part of me that's like, I should just not attack and let him kill himself by decking out. But that'd be too easy. Like, come on, man. You wanna do something? Huh? Do you wanna? You do? I find this very hard to... Oh no, it can't be targets. Okay. No? What no?
Just no.
Also, hi Nui. The title. Oh yeah, that's fair.
What?
The title is Can Firespark beat me if in a duel if I'm handicapped? Newbie answered no.
And that's fair. To be fair, I already had that suspicion beforehand. I have no trust in myself.
You gotta work on this, man. I believe in you. You can get lucky.
Well, you're just saying that to be nice because...
Being nice? I disagree there. I was not being nice.
That I can get lucky.
That is very much so an insult. It's just okay. Just to catch you up. Like I have to build like shitty decks. That is that was a given that I'd be playing something a little bit worse or possibly even terrible. I'm playing Roids, which he looked up to figure out it was one of the worst archetypes. Yet somehow his deck is worse. Yet for some reason that nobody can ever guess, he decided like, oh, I gotta do worse than this. I like when you were teaching me the game. Yeah, only this time I had Firespark like literally pick what archetype I could use, because that was what my wheels spun out to of handicaps. He built his deck around the idea of Christianity and religion. It's not working out.
It is not.
No, I recommend next time focusing on like an archetype or maybe even a card. Cringe indeed. You can't deny it. That's pretty cringe, man. So you're gonna use that creator of yours, or are you gonna lose to a truck? Oh, I want to finish you off with Truckroid just to make a joke. So who are you reviving of this stack of cards that probably aren't gonna help you at all? You laugh, but I'm probably correct. I haven't checked.
Yeah, that's why I laugh.
Like, I'm pretty sure the strongest card you've sent away has 2,800 attack points. Guardian Angel Joan. Which isn't a good card, just to be clear. I just noticed the size of this fucking graveyard. Yeah, he's playing Lightsworns. Lightsworns like to do this, and they can combo off this like crazy. They can
if you build them correctly.
However, it doesn't help if you like play the creator for whatever reason. A card that I have not seen since like 2008, when it was relevant. Anyway, emergency call or no, emergeroid call. I am not destroying it apparently. Huh? I'm confused on that one. Oh no, wait. Yeah, instead sent all cards with the same name from the deck and extra deck to the graveyard. So that is now your only copy of the creator, apparently.
As it already was. Yeah.
Oh well, that's tough luck for me. I figured you'd run like 3 copies because it is the creator.
Yeah,
especially
but also...
Did you mill the other 2?
You see, you gotta remember, there is only one God.
You run the creator incarnate and then one creator. This is not being bad at the game. This is just making terrible decisions.
It is.
Look,
I made this deck mostly as a joke.
Yeah, but you did know you were gonna face me with it. Even handicapped, it's still me we're talking about.
That is true.
You probably should have like made proper draft decks at least.
Yeah.
Even my random bullshit Go deck is more functional than this. You have to remember, I threw this deck together in like 5 to 10 minutes. Off of a suggestion he made by Googling for worst archetypes. And I am winning. I am mostly winning on the fact that I have a big drill. Which wasn't even my initial plan. But I couldn't do the other thing because this archetype's too shit. Wait, what else can I activate in the graveyard? So, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a Roid monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Okay. Well, don't need that right now, but I do need to draw 2 cards real quick. Ow! That's slightly hurt me? Slightly, like don't think too much of it. I'll be fine. He's down to 1 card in his hand, and his only monster is the creator, whose effect was negated this turn. Okay, Firespark, I have good news for you. You can only go up from here. You Roid support when. I mean, it's true, you can only go up because there's not far down from here.
6,100 life points to go.
Express Roid! I get to add back both the Roids monsters in my graveyard.
Cool.
It's pretty fucking epic.
Cool.
Now I just need a polymerization real quick. Which I am running due to Roid's awfully low amount of fusion spell cards. And in fact, only having Vehicroid Connection Zone, which is decent. I don't remember if it can use hand though, because that's kind of important. Oh, hand or field. Okay, thank God. Oh no, it only works for Vehicroids, right. So you can't summon like half their fusion monsters with it. Anyway. Can Firespark make a move? This is an actual question right now. I did not expect that to be a question. As once again, I am not playing a good deck. This is, it's a deck. Oh no, I'm gonna take 1,000 damage. Have to resolve this effect every end phase. Okay. Now is the time. I need Express Roid! And polymerization! There it is, my ace monster. Berberoid, the ultimate battle machine. Time to kill Firespark. Alright, you don't take battle damage from battles involving fairies. Right, you get to live another turn. You just save your monster by banishing that. If so, rude. Nope. To be fair, that kind of screws me over, because if I had destroyed 2 of your monsters, you would have taken, I don't know, because I can only attack twice with this thing. Never mind. It's your turn. Make it count. I know you won't, but, you know, try? Because if anything is destroyed by Barbaroid, or I just attack you directly with, like, anything that isn't Submarine Roid, or Express Roid. Too bad I don't have Truck Roid anymore. I can't send you to another world as if this is a fucking isekai anime. Well, that is one win for me. That's better than I expected. It's not as bad as I expected, honestly. Like, that was part of me I was expecting.
I'm gonna go take a leak and grab some drink.
How about you first wait for the wheel to spin?
Okay, fair. I'll look at the wheel as well.
The wheel is back! We had
I see it.
We had Firespark picks the archetype. Now what random shenanigans am I going to be in?
So focused.
Oh, that's... okay, you're getting a chance.
I mean, to be fair, we said that about the last one.
I did not know you were going to whip out Christianity, in my defense.
Yeah, I am now going to whip out astronomy, which will probably be about as bad.
Okay, you really gotta wonder why you're building these terrible decks to face me.
I didn't even, I looked. I started up EDOPRO in the past week, and I realized I didn't really have any actual decks, so I just started messing around with stuff that I like and found out, and I was like, because at first I started with Christianity, and then I found some planets, and I was like, huh, what about astronomy too? And then I just figured I'll mess around with that more later. So yeah. But you go make a deck. I go take a quick break.
Okay, so I see the Kaiju deck request, but sadly that's not going to be a thing because Kaijus don't summon enough tokens. It does need to focus on tokens. Engine token, because there are multiple cards that do that. Oh, they're all high level. But what? I don't really get why I would use that card. Anyway, token. So, okay, my idea here is I'm gonna put in a bunch of cards that make technically, this would be winning on a token. And it could be funny. Especially because I don't think he knows this combo. Do it? Do it. Okay. I am going to make a bit of a roundabout way of doing it. Just to make it look like I'm actually playing tokens. Anyway, the other card I need for this is all out. No. Oh, fuck. It's a continuous trap. I know that. Attack. I know it's artwork, so I can token Stampede. Okay, I've got to run this. It would slow down the insta-kill, but...
Question.
Ask away.
Why did you close the Sprite bottle so tightly Sunday?
This was all part of my master plan.
That joke is so 2024.
Yeah, honestly, I just shut the bottle tightly so the fluid doesn't leak out. This is a well-known strategy for not having soda spill all over the floor.
Yeah, which is fair, but it is now so tight that I can't get it open. So, stand by as I try to get it open.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put in a bunch of cards that help me overcome like any attack gaps. Because I'm gonna have that a lot. I think Armory Call will help. Yeah, our fucking Noodle Arms McGee over here. Yeah. Okay, so a bunch of good equip spells.
I got it.
Well, I got the Incredible Hulk over here.
Shut up.
I will not.
Don't patronize me.
Yes, I will.
Fuck.
So how does it feel to be Superman? Okay. Yes, it is, but I need them. It's important. I would like a way to reach him, so this is... Yeah, that's gonna work. And for the rest, I will just put in token cards, I guess. Oh, that's on one word, right? And I'm gonna focus on spells and traps here. So oh god, I remember when this was a good card. I'm old. Oh, Fiend Sanctuary. Fiend Sanctuary is a funny one. Accept tokens, accept tokens.
Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster as well.
Oh hell yeah! This is for just token nightmare. There we go. Again, Firestruck, I don't know why you would go for these kind of decks against me. I am ready. I have put in one of my favorite strategies in here. No extra deck? I don't need it. I'm playing token focused, so I am going to focus on the tokens.
You know what? I'm gonna do the Gene Raiders.
Okay, so you'll have a chance. Fuck.
Yeah, I made that deck some time ago as well for obvious reasons.
Yeah. To face Shemaya in a duel.
Well, that and Gene Raider.
Yeah.
So, exit. Servers. Cactus Bandit. What?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Get in here then. Go second. I want that extra draw. Ooh, I am already very close to what I need. Stall out with this for turn and hope I draw into the thing I need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Armory Call. I can make it extra painful. I'm not gonna do that on purpose. Ah, so you're countering my tokens with tokens. If only I drew any of my good token cards right away. Fala Sadir, the generator bosses. Sadir of the Fala Sadir of the generator bosses. Okay. Shadow of the generator bosses. That's a bit of an oxymoron.
Why?
I think maybe my statement about good token cards. Because I totally have those. The thing is, like, token cards have occasionally been considered good. Scapegoat was run in 2016 as a very consistent run for a lot of people. It fell off again, but it was something you could do. Okay. So what's the plan here, huh? You have Nidhogg and Vala. That guy is kind of annoying.
Yo, I'm trying my best.
Well, I'm saying he's kind of annoying. I don't think that works against card effects, though. You spread for until the end of the damage calculation. Yeah. Hmm? Huh.
Oh, this is the first turn, of course.
Did you just try to attack?
Shut up!
You're a dingus.
I said shut up.
I will not.
Fuck.
This was not the card I was hoping for. This is very much so the little engine I put in case I didn't draw him, but I drew two of them. Sucks to suck? I guess. Like, I'm just trying my best now to remember what the generator does and how it does it. Because that is a big determiner in how things are going. Right. You kinda need to deal with the field spell quickly, which my deck is not gonna be able to do! Woo! Wait, did you skip your turn? No, it's his turn. It's my turn. I mean, it's my turn. I'm just not allowed to play just yet. You can do the laugh, like if it's like, oh, I'm doing a big combo. No, you're playing one card effect, and now you're doing another card effect, which would chain together. You're just taking a while. So yeah, I'll be here all night, I guess. Which card did he add? Which card did he add? Generator boss room. I'll take a bit of a risk here. And with a bit, I mean quite the risk. Simply because I am one card away from victory, but I don't have that card that I need. Sadly, I didn't get any cards that helped me stall out the duel either. No risk, no reward, basically. I'm risking it all on a draw. Is it even possible to draw? I'm risking it all on my next card that I'll draw. But yes, it is possible to draw in Yu-Gi-Oh! It is quite rare, because you need to have an effect that deals damage at the same time. There are effects that do that. And hell, there are even cards that are specifically made to cause a draw, namely the self-destruct button. A self-destruct button is banned, by the way. This is because people started pulling shenanigans with it. They would win game 1, and then when their opponent would start side decking to counter them, they would side deck to always cause a draw. Yeah, let's get another copy of him in my hand. But yeah, no, it is possible. You just don't see it happen, because the cards that do simultaneous damage either do very little or very hard to activate. Because I know, like, Abaki does like 500 damage to both players, but you only get a draw if both players are at like 500 or less. That doesn't happen too often, and then needs to be destroyed by battle on top of it.
Yeah, sure.
Imagine being such a sore loser. Now, that was the thing. They weren't losing. The people that were abusing self-destruct button. They were abusing it to cause cheeky wins. Because a match duel is 3 rounds, regardless of draws. Read the whole... I mean, but such a sore loser, you force a draw instead. Couldn't be me. Okay. But yeah, no, the self-destruct button abuse was for wins. So that was a joke. Oh no, I'm sorry. Nah. Okay. Gotta stretch sometimes. These duels take a while.
There.
I am bored. Yeah, it doesn't help that this is like a very slow duel. Like, I expected to either be dying fast or pull out cheeky wins. I'm not doing either right now, so... Yeah. Things are not looking good? Indeed. So we're gonna bet it all on Cactus Fighter. This is, sadly, the best choice I had. Up. Cack. Oh, I didn't expect that to go through, honestly. It's your channel's version of Keck. I guess. Wow, I just got impermed on Check's note. Summoning a token to my opponent's side of the field.
Oh. Read your opponent's cards.
No tokens for you, Firespark. You do not deserve the blessings of the
I
cactus.
just said summon a token.
The whole text tends to be important for a card. What a prick.
Whole text small schmexed.
I mean, all the text is still a small text. Yes, it's like 20 words or so. Well, no, the token description does add quite a few. I'll give you that much. In other news, I ate 500 grams of pasta today. Very good, Nui. I never really weigh how much pasta I eat, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, that would probably be smart if I make pasta, but. What is happening? Wow. Well, I'm dead. Congrats, you did it, Firespark.
Well, who do you want to kill you off?
The freak A. The boss of storms. I demand a rematch. No, I get to spin the wheel, okay? I get to spin the wheel and see what other, fucking bullshit I have to deal with today.
Wait, am I actually stupid? Yeah, I'm stupid.
Like, if it allows for it, I'll try to do my funny thing again, but a bit more consistently. Okay, what the fuck are you doing? You just have to attack!
Yeah, but I did a stupid.
Why? You can't. What card are you even? You're activating Boss Room. Boss Room doesn't even do anything at the moment. What do you mean I did a stupid?
I did. I activated Boss Room for the funny because I could. And then I saw I could activate Har, so I figured let's do that for the funny, but then I realized, oh fuck, that tributes both my Gene Raiders. And I can't undo it now. Fuck.
Firespark, are you an idiot by chance?
Yes, I am.
You negated your own effect!
Yeah, as I said, I didn't even read. I was just like, just activate it for the funny.
Firespark, how often do I need to tell you this? Read the cards! They tell you what you can do! It is funny. It is very funny. Very fucking stupid, though.
Yes.
Like, he should have won already. I'm still here, though.
Yeah.
Firespark, are you okay? Like, you know this. You know you should be reading. You see, this is why you never win a duel. It's because you suck at reading. The worst part is I still have not drawn the card that ensures my victory. have to be somewhat careful, because if I activate an effect, you're just gonna tribute those tokens. Well, Firespark has given you more time to do so. He has! He shouldn't have, but he did!
Yes, it was definitely from my undying grace.
100%, yes. Yeah, when playing your last deck, you found the Light of God, and that made you show mercy right now.
Yes.
Oh, I can continue.
Yes, you can.
No, the Light of God was his last deck. Yeah, hey, that's where he saw it.
I said no.
What do you mean you said no?
It asked if I wanted to activate an effect. I said no, and now it's telling me to apply.
You need to apply the effect of Generator Boss Stage, because that effect is mandatory. But you're allowed to chain other effects in it in any order. You don't have to, though. But you at least have to resolve Generator Boss Stage.
Yeah, no. Oh, what?
There should be like a circle somewhere to the left of
Yeah.
your field. Because the destruction of tokens is mandatory. You do not get to escape that. Okay. In all honesty, I did not expect this duel to last more than 3 turns. Yet, we are at turn 7.
Kaboom.
Yes, Rico, kaboom! Not my kaboom, though. Now you get a token, you bitch! I placed a needle on your field.
That's unfortunate.
Needle. Yeah, funny thing is, I haven't drawn into my token engine, like, at all, by the way. This is all part of a different engine that I put in for the fun of it, but I do not get the key card from it. Well, I don't get the second key card from it. Which is, to put it mildly, unfortunate. You said that exactly like I hoped you would. You're welcome. Like, how is this duel lasting this long? Firesparks, just tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
No, ain't nothing but a headache. Like, how the how? Okay, you added the generator bosses again.
Yeah.
Let me activate armor recall. I call upon my great armory to equip mage power. Now that is a cactus fighter. Cack. Oh my... Really? Oh wait, I could have, but I shouldn't. Destroy the generator token! And give it needle instead!
Okay.
The nightmare... The unending nightmare is actually this duel. The real unending nightmare is this duel we had along the way. Needle.
Needle.
Anyway, ends my turn. Get rid of those tokens. You only get to keep the needles. I wish I had an unending nightmare right now, because blowing up boss stage would be grand right about now. Shoulda, coulda, woulda? Indeed. Sadly. Ugh. No, DD Crow! That's a very random move at the moment. Instead, you're slowly filling his board with needles. Firespark, I filled your board with tiny, razor-sharp needles. Oh fuck, he's tributing them for... Firespark?
Yes.
I just gotta wonder, do you know how to read? That card only uses effect if it's special summoned.
Apparently I do not know how to read.
I think we've established that he doesn't know how to read, or else this duel would be over. Forgetting it once in the duel, I admit, that can happen. But when you keep doing it, at some point we gotta ask some questions here. I swear, he's gonna run out of generators at this rate. To be fair, that'd be very beneficial for me. Pretty sure I did the initial design for this deck. I remember it being like very fucking good. Haha! I got him. Which do you think will run out first? His generators or his patience? Honestly, I feel like my patience might run out sooner.
Which one were you attacking?
None. You were attacking me.
Oh, okay.
Firespark, this is your turn. You were attacking with Vala.
I don't know. I was preventing a destruction.
Yeah, you were preventing the destruction of Vala, which is weaker! And Nugflar. You know, in Dutch we say that a mule never bumps into the same pole twice. Firespark proves that by bumping into the same pole like 8 times. He still does not know how to read!
It's not the same ball, it's the same rock.
Oh yeah, in English it's is that in English or in Dutch?
In Dutch you say that a donkey usually does not bump his foot on the same rock twice.
Well, you just did.
Yes.
You
I do that often.
just... Yeah, I mean, you might want to learn this very human trait called adaptability. It is a lifesaver. I guess I can set one of these for emergencies. There aren't many duels where I can say, like, oh, I definitely should have lost here, but this is one of those duels. I'll take it for now. Oh, am I finally going to die? Oh. Yeah, looks like it. I am dead, finally. Well, first I gotta do the funny and still damage you. And give you another needle. No, I don't got this. He has enough attack to just wipe me out at this point. I couldn't block all 3 of his attacks. Look, the fact that I held out to turn 11 just is a testament to his stupidity.
Yes.
Do you want to do another one, or are we gonna call it here?
Let's call it.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Ugh. Anyway, those were 2 horribly slow duels.
Yes.
Hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure to follow for more streams and maybe suggest more things for on the wheel. I'm just gonna pull up the wheel so people can see it.
Yeah.
You only did 2? Okay, first of all, I'm making the deck after I spin the wheel. So that takes a bit of time. But then Firespark also takes a while during his turns because he's trying to read.
Yes.
New entry idea. Oh, there's a new entry idea. Hold on. If it's a good one, I'm adding it right away. You have to beat me with a handicap?
What?
Like, the thing is, with most of these handicaps, I can pretty much give you the win. Like, there's a difference with Firespark where I was having a chance. But you, like, if I have to build a deck with an instant win condition, I have to play, like, a really good Exodia deck, and I might. But if I'm having everything limited, you probably win. Like, these are very much tailored to Firespark can beat me, basically.
Yeah. Or
mostly.
might be able to.
Might be able to.
Should be able to. Should be able to.
Should. Yes, but it would be funny. Fair enough. If we can, I don't have to add that as an entry on the wheel. We can just do I can do a stream with you where I just spin this wheel. I might have to call Firespark though, because he gets to pick the archetype. It specifically says Firespark, so I would have to call him. Nah, but the wheel would be funnier. You mean that there's like a 1 in like 20 chance that spin again?
1 in 20 chance that we are doing a stream together, and then suddenly you need to call Newbie if he is up for a duel.
So this
Newbie joins the stream.
Spin again, but Newbie takes over.
Yeah.
Or Firespark. Okay. So I randomly have to call Newbie, like, hey, are you available for duel right now? Take over from Persona 5 roleplays during the duel. Okay. Sure, you know, that's such a random condition. I'll do it. Most Persona music is fine for stream, so...
How about every turn you must play your cards in alphabetical order? Or either alphabetical or reverse alphabetical to give you more of a chance.
Play
Actually do something.
Alphabetical order or reverse alphabetical order. Okay, this is
every turn. Like that it's not the entire duel in one alphabet. Like the alphabet resets after every end phase.
During every turn. I think that's clear enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we've added one that is just going to be I lose. And we have I can play everything in alphabetical order. Like, the thing is, like, what I just tried against Firespark, that's never going... I don't feel like that's going to work against Newbie, because I'm pretty sure I've told him about the move I was trying to do. So it's going to be interesting if we ever spin newbie takes over. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I told you about it a while ago, but I guess you could have forgotten about it. That's all right. They're shuffled now. But yeah. What did you tell me about? The Cactus Fighter OTK. But anyway, I am gonna round it off now. I hope everyone enjoyed, and see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.